All right, you are welcome to this tutorials on how you will understand your grading system, your grading. I'm making this video from the ATI grading system, Health Training Institute grading system used for nursing schools, that you understand how the grading is done. Usually when your results is sent to you, you will see you either get A, B plus, B, C plus, C, D plus, or D. So if your score in the exam is between 80 to 100, you will get A. If you score 75 to 79, your grade is going to be B plus. If you score 70 to 74, your score is going to be B. Then if you score between 50 and 54, your score is going to be D. Your score is going to be D. Any score below 50 is E. Any score below 50 is E, which means a fail. Now, understand that each grade you get has a grade point. And this understanding of this grade point will help you when I'm finally teaching you how to calculate your grade point average, which is known as the GPA. So when you score A, the grade point is 4, which is the maximum grade point you can get. When you score B, that is when you get 75 to 79, the grade point is 3.5. Then between 70 and 74, the grade point is 3 until you get to 50 to 54, that has the grade point of 1.0. If you score less than 50, that is 0 to 49, the grade is E and the grade point is 0. And the grade point is 0. I want you to also know that this score here, which we have as a raw score, is not the score you get in the exam. It's not the score you get in your end of semester exam. It is the average from what you get from the average of what you get from your quizzes, your assignments, your mid-sem, and your end of sem. And I'm going to explain that to you. Before it can be said that you scored between 80 to 100, we need your performance from quizzes, your performance from mid-sem, and your performance from the end of sem to give us a total score, which is over 100. Now, according to the standard we are using for grading in the nursing schools, the quizzes and assignment is rated over 20%. Mid-sem is rated over 20%. End of sem is rated over 60%. So whatever score you get in the assignment, it is average to 20%. In this particular grading system, as I'm using as an example, we have 3 assignments conducted under, let's say, this semester. So we have 3 assignments, 1, 2, and 3. And for the first person, index number ABC001, the first quiz or the first assignment, the person scored 88, then 68, then 55. The total of this, okay, you work the 20% of the total of this to get 14. And I'm going to explain to you how that one is worked. So you find the total of this, the sum of this, 88 plus 68 plus 55 will give you 211. Will give you 211. So it's going to be 211 over 300. Okay? 211 over 300 times 20 will give you 14. If you have a calculator, you can solve that. So the sum of 88, 68, and 55 will give you 211 all over 300 because 3 quizzes were done and all were over 100. So the total will be over 300 times 20 because you want it to be over 20%. Then when you come to the midsem, it's also over 100. And the person scored 70 over 100 times 20% times 20. And in that one too, the person got 14. So this 0 will cancel this 0. This 0 will cancel this 0. 7 times 2 is 14. And that's how the person got this 14. Then in the end of SEM, the end of semester exam, the person scored 53. So it's going to be 53, okay, 53 over 100 times 60. 53 over 100 times 60. And what you get is 31.8. 31.8. Which means that before we get the total score, which we are going to use to grade you, we need to add this 14 plus 14 plus 31.8 to get 59.8. 59.8. So this is going to be your total score at the end of the semester for it, maybe anatomy or whatever. So it's going to be 14 plus 14, which is 28, plus 31.8 is going to be 59.8. So the 59.8, that's going to tell your grade. And the grade for 59.8 is C. The grade for 59.8 is C. It is approximately 60. Approximately 60. And we said that 62 64 is C. So you could see that the person got 59.8 and the score is C. Now this is what I was trying to show you. Your continuous assessment is made up of assignment and quizzes, mid-sem, and end of sem. So when we take the first person, we're using the index number 1, ABC001. The person got 88, 68, and 55. And the total is 211. So it's going to be 211 over 300 times 20. And the answer was 14. Then you put the 14 down. You come to the mid-sem, you score 70 over 100 times 20. Because the mid-sem is also supposed to be rated over 20. So as I did it in the earlier session, okay, you get 14. Then the end of sem, the individual scored 53 over 100 times 60. Note that the end of sem is over 60. Good. So if you multiply, you are going to get 31.8. So this 14 plus this 14 plus this 31.8 will give you what we got as 59.8, which was used for the grading, and the individual got C because it is approximately to 60. Okay, so this is how you get your grades. You get your A, you get your B, you get your C, and you get your D. And I told you that if you find the sum of your 20% over quizzes, 20% of your mid-sem, and then 60% of your end of sem, and you happen to score 0 to 49, the grade is E, and the E is equivalent to 0. The grade point for E is 0, which means that you will not get any grade point. It means it's a referral and you have to write it again. In the next video, I'm going to teach you how to calculate your GPA and your cumulative GPA. Now, I want you to like the page, share the video with all your colleagues everywhere so that they will understand and calculate their grades themselves. Thank you very much, and God bless you.